Mastering quality control systems. Secret documents hidden, regulators left in the dark. What are the standardized operational procedures that its quality control team follows for the proper handling, filing, and storing of all quality control documentation, including records and reports, to ensure accessibility, integrity, and compliance with regulatory requirements? The quality control team follows standardized operational procedures for handling, filing, and storing quality control documentation, including records and reports, to ensure accessibility, integrity, and compliance with regulatory requirements. These procedures are outlined below. Handling of quality control documentation. 1. Documentation control. All quality control documentation, including records and reports, shall be controlled and maintained by the quality control team. This includes documents such as standard operating procedures, SOPs, batch records, test results, certificates of analysis, and calibration records. 2. Document identification. Each document shall be assigned a unique identifier, which shall include the document title, revision number, and date of issuance. This identifier shall be used to track and retrieve documents. 3. Document review and approval. All quality control documentation shall be reviewed and approved by authorized personnel prior to issuance. This includes verification of the document's accuracy, completeness, and compliance with regulatory requirements. 4. Document distribution. Approved documents shall be distributed to authorized personnel and departments, either electronically or in hard copy, as applicable. 5. Document revision. Documents shall be reviewed and revised as necessary to ensure they remain accurate, complete, and compliant with regulatory requirements. Revisions shall be approved and distributed in accordance with the document control procedure. Filing of quality control documentation. 1. Electronic filing. Electronic copies of quality control documentation shall be stored in a secure, controlled database or document management system. Access to the database or system shall be restricted to authorized personnel. 2. Physical filing. Physical copies of quality control documentation shall be stored in a secure, designated area, such as a file room or archive. Access to the file room or archive shall be restricted to authorized personnel. 3. Filing structure. A standardized filing structure shall be maintained to facilitate easy retrieval of documents. This structure shall include categories such as department, document type, and date range. 4. Document retrieval. Documents shall be retrieved from the electronic database or physical file room upon request. Retrieval shall be performed by authorized personnel only. 5. Document archiving. Documents shall be archived in accordance with regulatory requirements and company policies. Archival procedure shall ensure that documents remain legible, readable, and retrievable for the required retention period. Storing of quality control documentation. 1. Storage media. Quality control documentation shall be stored on secure, reliable media, such as servers, hard drives, or paper. 2. Storage conditions. Storage areas shall be maintained at a consistent temperature and humidity level to prevent damage to documents. 3. Data backup. Electronic documents shall be backed up regularly to prevent data loss in the event of system failure. 4. Document security. Documents shall be stored in a secure manner to prevent unauthorized access, loss, or destruction. 5. Retention period. Documents shall be retained for the required period, as specified by regulatory requirements or company policies. Additional controls. 1. Change control. A change control process shall be in place to manage changes to quality control documentation, including records and reports. 2. Audit trail. An audit trail shall be maintained to track changes, updates, and revisions to quality control documentation. 3. Training. Quality control team members shall be trained on the standardized operational procedures for handling, filing, and storing quality control documentation. 4. Compliance. The quality control team shall ensure that all procedures and processes are compliant with regulatory requirements and industry standards. 5. Continuous improvement. The quality control team shall continuously review and improve the standardized operational procedures to ensure they remain effective and efficient. By following these standardized operational procedures, the quality control team can ensure the proper handling, filing, and storing of quality control documentation, including records and reports, to maintain accessibility, integrity, and compliance with regulatory requirements.